Celebrations, your local independent liquor store.
All right, Louis, a game I'm sure you'd probably rather forget out here today. What was it like?
Yeah, I suppose, first of all, the conditions weren't ideal. A little bit greasy out there, a bit of a breeze, and a formidable opposition in West Coast. They were pretty rock solid. They obviously were very fit and they've had a quality pre-season. They had a few good players in, and I think, they were just hungry for it, and just unfortunate we met them at the wrong time.
What were some of the messages after the game? Obviously, there are a lot of players that didn't play today for various reasons, but that's obviously no excuse. What were the messages from the coaches? Yeah,
the messages to take out of it were, we've got a lot to work on. First of all, skills. I mean, the conditions weren't ideal, but skill execution is a big part of the game these days. I think we didn't really run out the game as well as what we would have liked, so fitness could be an issue there too. But overall, I think if you put it down to attitude and endeavour, then hopefully against the Lions next week we can improve that too.
In a better news story, you're back. You played most of the game. How did you feel out there?
I was a little bit nervous before the game, to tell you the truth. It had been a while since I'd put the boots on and run out with the boys, but I think initially I was a bit rusty. Conditions, slippery, I fumbled a couple of footies, but overall it was really good to be out there. I played down in defence, so that was something we talked about during the week. A little bit different to what I've usually been doing up as a roll-up forward, but look, I was just happy to get through unscathed. The body felt really good, the knee and the fitness felt strong, and hopefully definitely something to build on.
How comfortable did you feel down back? As you mentioned, you could virtually play anywhere, and this time you were thrown down back. How did you feel?
Yeah, no, look, honestly, it's good to play down back. I played a lot of footy with the guys down there like Reggie and Mal and Nick Smith. And then it was also really good to play alongside Jeremy Laidler and Dane Rampy. They're two guys I haven't played footy with. So I think I enjoy playing down back. It's one of the positions I'm quite comfortable with. But in saying that, everyone likes to kick a goal, so I like playing up forward too.
How did you rate Heath Grundy's game? He actually finished with 35 touches, which was the highest on the ground. Not bad for a backman either.
Well, that's not a bad effort. I think Reggie is a solid player. Like each week he performs his role, and look, he did get a bit of the footy today, but I think he also he stopped a number of goals. So that's a great thing about Reggie. Not only defensively is he very, very good, offensively he is an asset to the team too.
And not just you coming back, Jets was back tonight, and also Mike Pike. It must be good that everyone's finally getting up and about again.
Yeah, look, I think it's good. We've got a pretty healthy list at the moment, and a lot of guys are playing some serious minutes in the game. I think Pikey, Jets, and Buddy as well. A few inclusions this week. And look, for those guys to get roughly 80, 90 minutes, it's certainly something to build on for next week. But going into the season, it's important to be as fit and as healthy as possible. And I think these games are definitely the way to sort of build on that.
And broadly speaking, what are some of the things that the team needs to work on for the practice match next week against the Lions?
I think, during the week there'll probably be a focus just on attitude and skill execution. I think moving forward towards round one in the last practice game, things you really want to get right is your intensity and your attack on the footy. And look, if you can tick that off, hopefully a lot of things flow from that. Kicking goals, helping your teammates out, taking marks, things like that. Hopefully that all flows on from the tackles that you make and the pressure that you put on the opposition.